Well, my phone died again. I didn't film the pack out or the ride out. But we're going back and we're going the other way on the trail. Molly, jewel of the North Fork.
I'm feeling good now. Last night, when I called you, I was so strung out. I was like, oh man.
Like I said, I really expected you guys to say, hey, can we wait till Monday morning to do this?
No.
I really thought that's
We're going. We just needed a little.
Well, since you guys we'll get down and do what we can, and then you guys are going to stay over tomorrow night. You'll get quite a bit done.
Yeah, we'll get to Silver Hill and then probably up the trail a little way.
And I mean, if we get Silver Hill done today, that's great, you know?
We may not. I mean, we don't. Nice thing is we don't have to be back here at any special time.
No, true.
You know, we can be as long as we're back in time to turn the animals out and let them eat a little bit before it gets dark.
Yeah.
And I've got hay, so that doesn't matter.
Yeah, we got me too.
He would have thrown a little hot maybe.
That'll tie it right into it.
Yeah,
where we are.
then you've got the river and that loop open. That loop's a pretty popular loop for people to ride.
Yeah, out of the campground.
Yeah. It's a nice day.
Somebody else lead through here. Jigs is just like dragging ass and looking back the whole time. Wilderness Camping 101. When choosing a campsite, you always need to assess your surroundings and environment for an ample amount of suitable butt wipe. Somewhat difficult here. Normally I rely on finding some rocks covered in moss, or like some logs covered in moss, but there's really no moss around here other than what hangs in the trees, and we have what we call old man's beard. However, the problem here is that, as you can see, it's all lodgepole pine, and the old man's beard has a bunch of pine needles in it. So any of this I want to wipe my butt with, I'm going to get pine needles stuck in my butthole, which feels really unpleasant when hiking. But these are the things you need to be prepared for in the woods. It's a hard life out here. Yo, Jigs, why you being a dipshit today? It's okay. I love you, buddy, but, like, I don't know what your deal is right now. He keeps tripping, and then he'll stop, and then he won't go. So here we go. And I was gonna look for his buddies, but then he'll, like, run ahead. And he keeps trying to turn around. I think he just really wants to go back to the pasture with his buddies. He doesn't really want to be out here right now. Oh no!
God damn it. Hold on, Andy.
All right. Hey, whoa there.
She like put her head around to go on, and she quick dodged under and got caught on the bridge there.
Yeah, I couldn't. I had her underneath the race. I couldn't pull the damn leg off fast enough. And he kept pulling her, and I couldn't get release her.
And these guys started dancing around. I was like, well, I think I'm gonna have to grab her.
Yeah.
What's her name?
Yeah, she come down.
Yeah, they're really hard to sharpen. You can sharpen them, but
Good boy. Yep, you got it. All right, whoa. Hold up. Let's wait for him. So that mule Maddie will not cross the bridge. Any bridges. And that's a problem. Oh shit. And that's why they say stubborn as a mule. And this is a problem because we're about to go over the river and there's no way that Maddie can go through the river. She can cross the creek, but she can't cross the river. She wants nothing to do with that. That's brand new. Landing got kicked. Cool old mining cabin right there. We got the animals all tied up, and now we're just going on foot so we don't have to worry about tying them up on steep hills when we get to a log. Oh, that's a fun one.
No balls, no babies.
Another day, another log slain and thrown to the wayside. So this is arguably the coolest place in the entire wilderness area, or maybe the most special. And that's because this is the biggest pool in the river. And if we had been here about a week or two ago, there would have been hundreds of Chinook salmon swimming in circles right down here, just waiting to spawn. This whole pool becomes completely full with salmon. It's 100% native run, meaning no hatchery fish, meaning you can't fish for them or keep them. And for that reason, it's probably a good thing that we're, 10 miles into the wilderness right now. Otherwise, there are probably some ignorant, greedy people who would come down here and try to catch them. But yeah, that hole back there, the fish every summer travel probably about 400 miles between April and August getting there. And that's where they were born, that's where they will lay their eggs, and that's where they will die.
You son of a bitch!
I kind of wanted to film that whole thing, but I also just wanted to give you the moment to figure all that out.
God dang you. That mule's been across that bridge so many, not that one particular, that lot, but he's been across enough bridges in his life. I don't know what that was all about.
So I remember last time you came to work with us, you were... And there you have it. That's a wrap. That tree marks 14 miles of trail open, and we did it in 5 days. It wouldn't happen without experienced trail crew people. Having Landon out here, I've gotten more done than I have with 2 people in the past, so that's pretty cool.